Top 10 Award-Winning Netflix Movies 2022. Rather than spending your time scrolling through categories, trying to track down the perfect film to watch, you should probably look for the film which got the most awards. Hey guys, welcome to your entertainment channel Netflix Tops, where we will tell you all about the top-rated movies and series on Netflix. So grab your popcorn and stay with us until the end of the video, because in today's video, we are going to list down the top 10 award-winning Netflix movies of 2022. So let's get started. Number 10. Inspired by 1970s character studies and the films of Martin Scorsese, Joker is a 2019 American psychological thriller film directed by and produced by Todd Phillips. The film received numerous accolades. At the 92nd Academy Awards, it earned a leading 11 nominations. The film is about a forever alone in the crowd failed comedian Arthur Fleck, who seeks connections as he walks the streets of Gotham City. Arthur wears two masks, the one he paints for his day job as a clown, and the guise he projects in a futile attempt to feel like he's part of the world around him. Isolated, bullied, and disregarded by society, Fleck begins a slow descent into madness as he transforms into a criminal mastermind known as the Joker. Number 9. A 2019 British drama film written, directed by, and starring Chiwetel Ejiofor is titled The Boy Who Harnessed the Wind. The film is based on the memoir of the same name by William Kemkawamba and Brian Mealer, and is one of the highest-rated movies of 2019. The story is of William Kemkawamba, who was born in the country of Malawi in Africa. When he was 14 years old, a terrible drought hit the village where he lived. People had nothing to eat. Being an excellent student and very fond of physics, William decided to save his native village from starvation. In the library, he finds books on physics. After studying the books, he got an idea to build a wind generator to provide electricity to his family. Number 8. Produced and directed by Angelina Jolie and written by the Coen brothers, titled Unbroken, is a 2014 American war film. It is based on the 2010 nonfiction book by Laura Hillenbrand. It was a financial success, grossing $163 million worldwide. As a boy, Louis Zamperini is always in trouble, but with the help of his older brother, he turns his life around and channels his energy into running, later qualifying for the 1936 Olympics. When World War II breaks out, Louis enlists in the military. After his plane crashes in the Pacific, he survives an incredible 47 days adrift in Iraq, until his capture by the Japanese Navy. Sent to a POW camp, Louis becomes the first target of a particularly cruel prison commander. Number 7. Based on the autobiography of Frank Abagnale, titled Catch Me If You Can, is a 2002 American biographical crime film directed and produced by Steven Spielberg. The film received several awards and was a critical and commercial success. Frank Abagnale Jr. worked as a doctor, a lawyer, and as a co-pilot for a major airline, all before his 18th birthday. A master of deception, he was also a brilliant forger, whose skills gave him his first real claim to fame. At the age of 17, Frank Abagnale Jr. became the most successful bank robber in the history of the U.S. FBI agent Carl Hanratty makes it his prime mission to capture Frank and bring him to justice, but Frank is always one step ahead of him. Number 6. Based on several plays from William Shakespeare's Henry, The King is a 2019 epic war film directed by David McCode. The King premiered at the 76th Venice International Film Festival on September 2, 2019, and was released digitally via Netflix on October 11, 2019. The story is of Hal, wayward prince and reluctant heir to the English throne, has turned his back on the royal family and is living among the people. But when his tyrannical father dies, Hal is crowned King Henry V and is forced to embrace the life he had previously tried to escape. Now, the young king must navigate the palace politics, chaos, and war his father left behind, and the emotional strings of his past life, including his relationship with his closest friend and mentor, the aging alcoholic knight John Falstaff. Number 5. Directed by Stefan Bristol, with a screenplay by Bristol and Frederica Bailey, titled See You Yesterday, is a 2019 American science fiction film. It is based on Bristol's 2017 short film of the same name. The film received positive reviews and was nominated for 2 awards at the 35th Independent Spirit Awards, with Bristol and Bailey winning Best Film Screenplay. The film follows the story of an ambitious science prodigy who uses her prowess and capabilities to create time machines in order to save her brother, who has been killed by a police officer. As she tries to alter the events of the past, she will eventually face the perilous consequences of time travel. Number 4. A 2017 Hungarian drama film written and directed by Ildikó Enyedi is titled On Body and Soul. The film has won many awards until now, including the Oscar, Golden Bear, FIPRESCI Prize, and the prize of the Ecumenical Jury, with highest ratings on Rotten Tomatoes and imdb. In the movie, on the outskirts of Budapest, the aging recluse and Satyrian manager of a small abattoir, Andrei, is used to hiding his disabled left arm along with his emotions behind a busy schedule. Then, unexpectedly, a shy and graceful newcomer in the office catches Andrei's eye. Maria, the plant's cryptic and glacially beautiful quality control inspector. Now, against the backdrop of the cold slaughterhouse and a small theft within the company's walls, an eerie and almost spiritual bond will start to develop between the tender outcast as, more and more, their lives become inextricably intertwined. However, of the two dreamers, Andrei and Maria, ready to embrace the catharsis of love on both body and soul. Number 3. The fifth installment in the Scream film series, Scream, also known as Scream 5, is a 2022 American slasher film directed by Radio Silence. It was praised by critics for offering thoughtful meta-commentary on horror films, and the film has grossed $121 million, making it the fourth highest-grossing film of 2022, with some calling it the best of the Scream sequels. Set 25 years after a streak of brutal murders shocked the quiet town of Woodsboro, California, a new killer dons the Ghostface mask and begins targeting a group of teenagers to resurrect secrets from the town's deadly past. Scream was a massive hit back in the day, and it saved the genre from its own self-destruction, and nearly 15 years later, the film rightfully deserves the label of being a classic. While it's far from a masterpiece, it at least manages not to lose any of its impact that made it so special when it was first released. Number 2. Based on Mitchell Zuckoff's 2014 book of the same name, 13 Hours, The Secret Soldiers of Benghazi, is a 2016 American action thriller film, which is directed and produced by Michael Bay and written by Chuck Hogan. The film received an Oscar nomination for Best Sound Mixing at the 89th Academy Awards. In the movie, on September 11, 2012, Islamic militants attacked the U.S. consulate in Benghazi, Libya, killing Ambassador J. Christopher Stevens and Sean Smith, an officer for the Foreign Service. Stationed less than 1 mile away are members of the Annex security team, former soldiers assigned to protect operatives and diplomats in the city. As the assault rages on, the 6 men manage to engage the combatants in a fierce firefight to save the lives of the remaining Americans. Number 1. A 2018 interactive film in the science fiction anthology series is titled Black Mirror Bandersnatch. It was written by series creator Charlie Brooker and directed by David Slade, and the film has garnered numerous awards and nominations, winning 2 Primetime Emmy Awards. The movie revolves around the year 1984, when a boy named Stefan is developing a computer game based on the book Bandersnatch, a novel where you get to make choices, and this determines the story. He has an opportunity to take his game to Tuckersoft, a software company, and have them release it. However, the more he works on the game, the more his life emulates the game, with choices being made that are out of his control. Stefan appears to be going insane. And this brings us to the end of the video. What are your thoughts on today's video? Share with us in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel for amazing movie reviews coming your way. And thank you for watching.